Alright, finally with this birthday look. I've already done my eyebrows in the interest of time, so right now we're just going to set a base for our eyeshadow. So I am using Maybelline's Color Tattoo Eyestudio in Bats to Bronze and going in there with the flat brush. I'm also going to be using NYX Mineralize SkinFinish in Dark, and I'm going in with a fluffy brush. It's my Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm using that as my transition color. It's going to be close to my skin color, and it will help that blue fade into something. Also, I'm just going to use my other deep dark as well, and I'm just basically just layering those colors in. I'm also going to be using Maybelline Eyestudio gel eyeliner in Blackest Black, and I'm just using that with a eyeshadow sponge, and that's going to give me a nice base for that blue. Blue needs something dark or something light to sit on. So basically, I'm just going to go in and take my matte fluffy blending brush and blend out all the harsh lines. That blending brush is my 224. It's my favorite brush. So I'm just going to blend out all the lines so that it's just blending into those colors. Now I'm going to be taking my Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm using brown spritz, and that's also going to fade into as a transition as well. So there's a lot of blending that occurs with smoky eyes, so do blend. I'm also going to be using for the blue, the quartz blue, it's CoverGirl Eye Enhancers in Sombra. You're going to want to take a flat eyeshadow brush and get a lot of product on that brush. And you're just going to tap it in patting motions from left to right onto your eyelid, onto everywhere that black is. And it just comes on gorgeous. You can just see it appear, and it's beautiful. Had you not done this base, the color would not nearly be as vibrant, and it would not last. I'm going back in with my Sonia Kashuk blending brush, and I'm just blending out all of those lines. Now I'm going in with my NYX Smokey Eye palette, and I'm taking the brightest white they have, and I'm patting it on the inside of my eye. Now I'm just wiping everything under my eye that fell out, because there will be. I'm using CoverGirl Lash Flash, and now I am going to use my NYX liner to line my eyeliner as well, and I'll do a tutorial on this. Next, we are using some lashes. I double mine up. I use the clear eyelash glue, and I just press it as close as I can to my eyelash. Then I'm going to be going back into that smoky palette, and I want to open up my eye a little bit, so I want to wake it up, because the smoky can make it kind of dark. So I'm just going to put that white in the corners of my eyes, my tear ducts, and I'm using more of a fluffy brush, but it's more compact, it's more tapered. So that is usually what helps you to look more weight. I'm also going to be using my primer by MAC, and I'm going to be listing a lot of these products. I feel like I'm winded and going fast, but I do want you to get this, so we'll do a lot of breakdowns to these videos. And this is just going to minimize my pores, and it's going to mattify the skin, so the foundation will have something to stick to. I'm also going to be using, this is CoverGirl, their luminous makeup, and I love it. It's in their one of the darkest colors that they have. I will be putting that in the directions as well. And I start because I'm usually darker around the edges of my face, the perimeter. I like to go in first with that. It's something new that I've been doing. And I tend to be lighter inside of my face, under my eyes and on my forehead and nose and above my lips. So I'm just going to be using my Sonia Kashuk brush, and this brush is number 124. Just blending that out. Blending some more. Next, I'm going to be using my flat buffing brush from, where did I get this from? Ulta. And basically it's a kabuki brush, and it's great for blending and buffing in foundation. So I just want to buff my foundation in with circular motions. Next, I'm going to be using some concealer. This is my Black Opal Concealer, and I am going to be using that to put under my eye to highlight with my Beauty Blender. So we're going to go under each eye. I put it on the back of my hand. We're going to be highlighting underneath the cheekbone. I'm also going to be using a lighter highlight, and this is LA Girl Cosmetics. Their highlighter is just amazing. It's very comparable to MAC's product. And this will just give me just a bit of a blending in, and it just pops a little bit more. And I'm just going to go on my forehead as well. Also on my cupid's bow, right underneath my nose. And on the jawline as well. This will help define the jawline. You don't have to do any of these contouring steps, but I just like the way it looks. So now I'm going to go back in with the Beauty Blender, and we're just going to blend that out. There's a lot of blending with contouring and highlighting, so I have cut a lot of the blending out, but I will do a video on highlighting and contouring, as well as on eyebrows, which is coming soon. So I use the bottom of the Beauty Blender because it gives a better coverage and it just blends fabulously. So you just want to take your time and make sure all of that is blended out before you set it. Next, we're just going to be blending out that jawline. Well, these are the cheekbones. I'm sorry, we're blending out the cheekbones. We're just wanting to highlight my cheekbones. And I have higher cheekbones anyway, so I don't really need to do this, but I just like the look. I love looking really just glammed up. So we are just about done with that. Next, I'm going to take my MAC contouring brush, and I'm going to take MAC Blunt, and I am contouring the sides of my cheeks. I'm contouring my forehead. Next, I'm going to be taking that same CoverGirl foundation that we use in the perimeter of my face, and I'm going to be contouring my nose using a flat brush. This is also a Sonia Kashuk brush, and I will be putting the number on the instructions below on the YouTube description. And you just want to make sure that this is just to make the nose appear slimmer, and it just looks more uniform. It looks like a very well contoured face. You want to bring attention, the places that we highlighted, we're bringing attention to, and the places where we're contouring, like right now with the darker things, we're actually going to be creating shadows. So that's what it's all about, creating shadows. So when people think that people have had work done, it's usually contouring. So that's the big thing about makeup. You can really give the illusion of even having work done. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm using also the Beauty Blender just to go in and blend the contour of my nose really well. And we're just going back onto the forehead as well, on the cheeks, making sure everything is well blended. You don't want anything sitting out that doesn't blend well because it won't set well. Next, I'm using Ben Nye's Luxury Banana Powder, and I'm taking a makeup wedge, and I am going to use the flat part of the wedge and go under my eye. Everywhere that we highlighted will have some of that Ben Nye powder. We're wanting to set it now. So we're just going to go under the eye with the highlight, kind of like in an upside down corner, upside down triangle. And everywhere that we put this will basically melt into all of that concealer, and it will just help set it, and it's just going to be gorgeous on your face once you let this sit. I typically will let this sit for about a minute or so. Next, I'm going to be going down the center of the nose because we contoured there as well. Onto the forehead. And again, we are creating light. We want everywhere that we're highlighting is where light is going to illuminate. And then also we want to go to the Cupid's bow, right there above your lip. And next I want to go down my cheekbones where we highlighted as well. We want to set that. I've let this really sit on my face for about a minute, and I'm using MAC's blending brush, and it's the 129 blending brush, and I'm just going to blend this by sweeping underneath the eyes. Next, we're going to be on that those cheekbones, and I kind of do that in a circular motion with this brush. I love my MAC brush. My 129 is my saving brush for everything. Next, we're going to do that chin, the Cupid's bow, blending in circular motions. Then we're going to do the forehead, circular motions as well. And then when it comes down to the nose, we're just going to sweep up and down the nose. Sorry if you can hear my dogs in the background. They love to shake with their collars on. Up and down the nose. Next, I'm going to take my MAC blush brush, and I am going in, this is MAC brush in, I'm sorry, I don't have the number, but I'm going in with my dark MAC Studio Finish under my eyes, and then I'm also going in on the darkest, the part where I contoured with deep dark. And it just gives your face a nice, more toned down color everywhere. It just basically is just warming my face up. I love the way Ben Nye sets, but I do love putting the Studio Finish just to warm my face back up again, so it's not looking ashy. And then I'm just pinching that same brush and just going down the center, on the sides of my nose, everywhere that we contoured, and even on the bottom. I use that same on my chin as well. Next, we're going to go back in with we're actually doing our eyeliner. Sorry. We're going in with our eyeliner, and that is the gel eyeliner, the same Maybelline eyeliner that we used on our lid to use as a base. I'm going to be tight lighting the bottom. Tight lining means that we're going to be going in just on that waterline. So I'm going to use a MAC brush, and we're going back in with the same Color Studio eyeshadow base. And this is going to give me a base for the blue that we're going to put under our eye. So that blue will have something to stick to and it'll pop. Otherwise, if you don't put a base, the colors will fade, and they will fade into the day, and you will swear out you had makeup on, or you had some blue shadow on, and it is just gone completely. It literally has just faded into your skin, into the oils of your skin. So prep is a huge piece of makeup, and base, proper basing, and primer. So next, I'm just going to take another MAC flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take that same blue, and everywhere that I put that white base, I'm going to pat it onto that strip underneath my eye. Next, I'm going to use my CoverGirl Lash Blast, and I am going to go in on my bottom lid. And just give the lashes something to bind to. Now, time for the lips. I am using Jordana's lip liner, and you can get this from CVS, and I think it's Walgreens. It's Walgreens, actually. It's their lip liner in Coco Loco. It's kind of a chestnut brown with a little reddish in it, and I just like it because it's so neutral, and it goes with just about everything. So I'm just going to make sure I line my lips good, top and bottom. And I'm going to be using MAC Snob. It is a pinky nude color that I really like. It's a lot more, I guess it's lighter than a nude, but it's like a pale pink color, and I just like the look with a smoky eye. It's such a really fun color just to brighten up the face. And again, this is MAC and Snob. Again with the eyeline, with the lip liner. I think this is one of their pale nude pinks, and I just wanted to do a lip gloss that I think it looks, I don't know, more polished. So there you go with the look. Sorry for the rambling and everything and the narration. Thanks again for watching.